Hey YouTube, this is Silver Lightsaber again, and I would like to talk about the Dark Knight sequel. A few things have been on my mind the last few weeks. Thinking about potential villains for the next Batman movies maybe. But the main thing I want to talk about is Two-Face. Now, there are a lot of fans on the internet that are really upset and confused and frustrated, take your pick, about Two-Face at the end of The Dark Knight. They don't know whether he's dead. They're frustrated if he is dead. I want to address that. My opinion. I was disappointed when I saw Two-Face die at the end of The Dark Knight. I honestly thought we would get a small glimpse of him at the end of The Dark Knight, and then we wouldn't see him until the sequel. He would be the main villain. But we ended up getting about 20 minutes worth of Two-Face and a whole movie's worth of Harvey Dent. Now, a lot of people are saying that Two-Face had the Venom syndrome, which means that he was given the shaft as far as character time. I disagree. I think that Christopher Nolan and the crew wanted to develop Harvey Dent and Two-Face as a character and have the audience connect with this character one-on-one, so when he makes the turn, it makes it so much more dramatic and heart-wrenching, and the audience connects with this character so much. They're not just sitting in anticipation for what he's going to become. But I would have liked to have seen more Two-Face, just like all the other fans would have. Everyone is confirming that Two-Face is dead. Aaron Eckhart has said it himself, that Two-Face is dead. He would like to come back. The fans would welcome him back. I would welcome him back. I loved Aaron Eckhart in The Dark Knight. But he probably won't be back. Two-Face is dead. As it stands right now, he is dead. I'm disappointed by this, but after thinking about it for a while, I think the character had lived up to its potential during the short time that we saw it. Because we saw him flip his coin. We saw him talk about duality even before he was Two-Face. Always flip his coins and play mind games and foreshadowing. That was fun to watch. And when he turned, he became evil and he was Two-Face. He did some of the most evil things. And the climax, you can't get much more evil than that, holding a kid at gunpoint. If Two-Face isn't a Batman 3, I don't see how they can raise the bar much more evil than that. So, I think I would have liked to have seen more, just like all the other fans would have, but the character lived up to its potential during the short time that we saw it. Anyway, moving on. Another big issue is whether we should see the Joker in a Batman sequel. Now, before I address this, I want to take you back to the original Burton Schumacher Batman movies. We saw Batman '89, with Jack Nicholson's Joker, who was probably the best villain out of all the four Batman movies. The sequel had Penguin and Catwoman and so on, but Joker was in one movie and died. Joker is Batman's archenemy. He is his evil mirror image. So to have no reference to Joker whatsoever in a Batman movie or Batman story seems like something's missing. So I think that more Joker would be not necessary, but would definitely balance things out, because he is Batman's mirror image, and not having him, something would really be left out, and you would feel like something's missing. No matter what the villain is, the villain would be great. I hear a lot of fans are wanting the Riddler to be the new villain, and I completely agree. I think he would be a great villain. Of course, recreating the character, but he would make a great main villain in Batman 3. But I was reading an article on comicstofilm.com. Check it out. That's a great website. Saying how talking about the Joker and future Batman movies. And personally, I think that this way. Heath Ledger did a phenomenal job as the Joker, as everyone has said. Everyone will continue to say. But would he have wanted the character to die with him? So that whenever we watch the Joker, we think of Heath Ledger's tragic passing. I don't think so. I think he set the groundwork, and he would want this character to live on and not die with him. I'm sure Heath Ledger's smiling and is so thrilled with all the success that this movie's had, and this character has made such an impression on the fans. He probably loves that. And I don't think he would want it to end with just one movie. So it's a tough issue. I think that if it's possible to let it happen, if the situation presents itself and the timing is right and everything falls into place and it can be done, let it happen. But let Christopher Nolan and crew decide, because it's their baby. Also, potential villains for Batman 3. The Riddler, like I said, I'm a big fan of. I think if we see a more serious, psychopathic, more evil version than what Jim Carrey gave us. I mean, Jim Carrey's a great actor, but it was Schumacher's fault, not his. But if we saw a more serious Riddler, and one that really brought out Batman's intelligence and crime-solving skills, it would make an interesting movie. And bring in not an A-list actor, but a quality actor that matches Heath Ledger to really keep the threat rising. You have Heath Ledger, then you have Johnny Depp, which probably won't happen, but you get the idea. An actor of the same quality to continue this evil villain threat. Personally, I'd like Catwoman to be in Batman 3. I think reinventing her would be very interesting to see. It would be really great to see the love-hate relationship with her and Batman. It fits into the theme of escalation, and theatrics and deception are powerful weapons, just like Bruce said. I think it all fits, and she would do really well in a Nolan universe. I don't think that villains like Mr. Freeze and Clayface are would really work in Nolan's realistic world that he's made for Batman. I think he needs villains that are more crime boss related, like Black Mask, who would also be interesting to see. And Penguin would be interesting to see, not a morbid, grotesque one that we saw in the Burton films, but more realistic crime boss Penguin. But I'm excited for a Batman 3. I can't wait to read some more legit news on a Batman 3. Hear news from Nolan himself, from Christian Bale, anything. It'll all be good. But mainly, I just wanted to address the Joker and whether he should continue his story in the Batman series, which I believe he should if the opportunity presents itself. And pretty much saying goodbye to Two-Face, which is something I don't want to do, but something that's easier to do now that time's passed. So, thank you for watching. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think. What villains would you like to see in Batman 3 and in future Batman films, and why? Give me your opinions. I want to hear. Post video responses. I really want to hear from other people. I love to read other opinions. All right. Take care, everybody.